Katerina Savarova is abusing morphine. What news? Is that news? I actually don't remember. I guess I've played the game these games too many times, so I'm just familiar with her being a morphine addict. I thought we encountered that before though when we talked to her husband. But it might have just been that I was like, oh yeah, they're talking about that, because I know the implication maybe. Oh my god, I'm dying. So I'm gonna have to go through the plague district again. There's not really any way to go. Yeah, she's very much surrounded by hazards. Taking a different path though, that's exciting. Get to go down the middle street and get differently threatened. My health is not doing great. Maybe I'll find some resources around here. I'm in super speed boost mode, but that just means it's easier to accidentally walk straight into one of these hazards. A little bit of Valerian abstract. I haven't seen coffee for a while. Ooh. Oh, almost walked into that person. I think I can go through here. Now I know where I am. Should be the end of it, basically. Yeah. That's not the path I took. The map's wrong. Kill it. I would like a blue thing. Where my heart fails. Granted, talking to her seems to be good at making me sad. I mean, oh, loot. Oh, I guess.
He comes at night. That much is true.
That was terrifying.
He does not speak. That is dirty libel.
I was about to say, oh yeah, it makes sense I'd find morphine in here, but then immediately it's like, right, I got caught stealing. Oh, the game has never really acknowledged my stealing so far. Well, are you done digging through other people's belongings? What's this, Katerina? How'd you get a hold of morphine? Astounding. You barged into my house, rummaged through my things, and now you have the audacity to ask me about morphine. Have you no shame, Bachelor Dankovsky? Stop dodging my question. I recognize these vials. They're the ones handed out at the hospital every morning. What were they doing among your stuff? You've planted these vials there. Just now. I'll call the guards. Why would I plant morphine in your house and then find it? I'm no patrolman. I'm not here to throw you into jail. What do you know of pain, Dankovsky? Answer me. What do you know of pain? Pain is a language. It is the body's way of speaking, of telling us that something is wrong. What rot. Clearly you have never experienced true pain. Oh, pray tell, I see your experience is extensive. Imagine your veins were filled with broken glass, and every heartbeat pushed the shards further in, cutting you from the inside. That is pain. And when the shards reach your heart valves and pierce them, the pain grows even stronger. I don't care to lecture people. Your life is yours to ruin as you please. All I ask is that you don't steal from the hospital. We're running low on supplies as it is. That wasn't me. I didn't do it. I know, you used Clara. That doesn't make it better, quite the contrary, in fact. No, it's not that. I did not want to steal, but he left me no choice. He made me. Said Clara had access, that she was allowed in the hospital. Said that she wouldn't refuse me. Who is he? Your husband? No, I can't tell you. I did have a man in the warehouses who got morphine for me, but a couple days ago he stopped doing it. I don't know why. I felt awful, sick, in great pain. Do you know how that feels when you're in pain and have no one to talk to? So, I summoned him. Oh, get on with it. Who did you summon? The rat prophet. Yep, there it is. The funniest thing is knowing the rat prophet's real. Oh, really? How curious. May I ask how he can be summoned? You don't believe me. I knew you wouldn't, but I'm not out of my mind. He exists, and that's as real as I am standing here before you. I'm going to regret asking this, but how exactly did you summon him? Is there a procedure I can follow? He can be met at the stairway to heaven under certain circumstances. And what would those conditions be exactly? He only comes at night when the southern wind blows. I'm surprised it doesn't have to be under a full moon. He has a keen sense of smell. When the northern wind blows, the town carries a different scent. There's a chill in the air. He doesn't like it, so he takes his leave for a time. Funny, Artemy Burrock has a keen sense of smell too. Always talking about some scent or another. Maybe Burrock is your so-called rat prophet. No, believe me, the prophet is hard to confuse with anyone. You'll understand it when you see him. It's not easy, but if you know the rules. I asked why sometimes he doesn't answer the summons. He said it's because of the wind. The wind is blowing from the south today. I'm sure he is in town. But tomorrow the winds will change and he'll leave. If you want to meet him, you should hurry. Tonight is your last chance. After that, you'll have to wait for a few weeks. Very well. Let's say I believe you. And there's some kind of prophet who only appears in town when the southern wind blows. How do I find him? He comes after dark to the stairway to heaven in the backbone. There's a small altar at the top with a skull on it. You'll need to stand before it and ring this bell. Here, take it. If you do everything right, he'll appear. And then he'll explain to me why he's incited you to steal morphine from the hospital, right? I have told you all I know, Dankovsky. You can mock me all you want. You can tell on me to my husband. You can lock me up in your isolation ward. I do not care. All I ask you for is mercy. Don't take these vials away. I swear I will not steal from the hospital ever again. But I need these vials. Don't you understand? Perhaps you should go to the hospital and choose the person who will suffer the pain in your place. You... What are you suggesting? Have you no shame? I'd never... Have you no heart at all? Shame has nothing to do with it. I'm just explaining the situation. The morphine is few and the patients many. What exactly do you not understand? Very well then. I'm going to suffer. I hope you're happy now. I'm ready. I'm not afraid. I'll bear my pain. Well then, I wish you all the best. Thanks for the tall tale about the rat prophet. I may even try summoning him. I make no promises though. Does she die or something? I wonder if there's like significant consequences. I'm gonna steal from her anyway. Addicted to morphine, the wife of the governor, a prophetess troubled by visions. It's sad. Oops. Yeah, don't take the morphine. I do want blue to happen because my meter's not doing so good. A weird layout for a house. I'm trying to die less, so it'd be nice to take the stuff that gives me blue, but morphine specifically can be turned into the healing item that I keep not having enough of. If I combine it with strychnine. Strychnine crystals too, damn. Granted, for all I know, if I took it, I might need to use fewer of these healing items that are eating me up. Tonight. Grief supplied Sabarova with morphine. There are two objectives, look into grief and look into the rat prophet. The rat prophet isn't until tonight, so there's no reason to go there now. Fortunately, I gotta go through a plague district to get to grief. And the rat prophet is in a plague district, so my risks have not ceased. God, it genuinely takes a while for the blue to cure me. Damn.
Everything's so vibrant.
That was a lot of health damage again. Can I use the mobile lab to craft with? Mixed medicine. Morphine, strychnine. There we go. Right, I did just do that instead of taking the morphine back to the place. I wonder if the quest was going to actually acknowledge if I took the morphine back or not. They must think it's funny. Think? It's impossible to come up with that by thinking. I'm possible didn't use their thinking at all. How am I supposed to set my watch? I always check it against the tower. Hey, mister, do you know about about other clocks? Did they board them all up? Yes, all the clocks in town, by decree of the emergency command. Well, ain't they smart up there? Go shuck their mamas. Watch your mouth, there's a kid here. What? I ain't saying nothing dirty. Just sharing my thoughts on those sons of biscuits. I don't get it. All that iron wasted on this. Couldn't they put it to better use? Damn right. I'd love a few words with the guy in charge, mother of pearl. Took perfectly good metal and shucked it all up. Now it's just rusting away. My eyes hurt. If the decree was issued, there must have been a reason. They're all idiots up in the town hall, high and mighty pencil pushers. They don't know a thing about life out here. They'd never set foot in the street, afraid to catch a cold in all that fresh air. Mom, can we go now? Stop whining, I'm all out of patience. Why is everyone yelling? Is it because the butterflies ate the time? Where do you get such nonsense? No one ate the time. They just took the clocks away, that's all. Butterflies don't eat time, son. They eat little boys. Jesus Christ. Back to this goddamn park. Blue, 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 blue. Tired of this noise. Stop draining all of my health. It's so hard to keep my health bar going. So we can look into grief now. And then I can look into the rat prophet once the sun actually goes down. I was just here. It will let me go through, or is it going to make me navigate on foot again? I'm never sure. There's definitely turning out to be a lot more to do today than I expected. I thought we were about wrapped up and it was time to just diagnose people. Now we're doing a bunch of other stuff instead. That's the moral of this, is just realizing like, oh yeah, I'll spend a while on this and think that I'm on my way to the final leg, because I spent so much time doing stuff in the overworld. But whenever I go to the hospital, it definitely seems like I get a bunch of more objectives dumped on me. Almost above all other mechanics, that's the one that really feels like I have dwindling resources. Is it's kind of expensive to craft another set of ammo for that thing.
I could use some quiet.
I don't usually have to crisscross. Oh, those are some shiny boards. Somebody oiled them up for me. I don't usually have to crisscross over a plague district this many times. Especially one that I kind of solved already, although it only stays solved for one day. Like, the plague level reduces past that point, but it doesn't stay devoid of plague after the first time.
Talk's cheap, so what you reap.
What do you want?
See, here's the thing. I know you used to provide morphine to Sabarova. Why'd you stop?
Look at you, Dankovsky, coming over here and laying out your trumps from the start. A fool gets woman naked, while a wise prefer a naked truth. It was a nasty business with that morphine.
Did she run out of money to pay you, or what?
Money, my ass. Sabarova came to me personally, said if I gave her one more vial, he'd, you know, pluck me and stick me in the soup. You won't catch me on the governor's bad side.
So you do have morphine after all. Is it for sale?
Nah, I stay the hell away from morphine now. It's trouble, that stuff. Like a knife to the gut.
Which you also had. Hold on, that's what I'm here for. The town is headed for disaster. We need morphine badly.
What am I, whatchamacallit, philanthropist to you? You took morphine, you think morphine grows on trees? My men risk their lives for this stuff.
I saved your life too, you know. You could make an exception for me.
True enough, but you know what they say. The truth tells 6 lies before breakfast.
What? Sometimes I suspect you make sayings up, that you just make these sayings of yours up as you go. What does that even mean? You saved my life, Dankovsky, that's for certain. I owe you one, but I can't just give you morphine for a song, like I did for Saparova. My boys would look askance. But if you fancy barter, we could dance. Alright, barter it is then. Go on, show me. How much have you got? It's just a chance to buy some morphine. 12 points. I got some nut. Additional nut. I've got a... I got bullets. Did I just trade the bullets for it? Doesn't seem like I'm going to be needing my gun today. Two bullets for 3 morphine. Not bad. So... 3 morphine, 3 strychnine. If I can get some water, then I should be able to make more healing items for pretty well there. It's interesting that this is a game with trading where stuff doesn't gain and lose value based on who has it. There's just so many games, I mean, like basically every video game ever, when a merchant has something, it's worth more, and when you have it, it's worth less. Like this, it's the GameStop proposition where your stuff is always, everything's always expensive to buy and less good to sell. In an attempt to balance the economy to make things work out a little bit better. And it does make sense that there's a variety of people that work businesses that would potentially be less likely to part with larger amounts of money, and it's like they try to even the scales, but on most one-to-one bartering things, you would expect things to be more even because you're just 2 guys. Alright, well that seems like less of a quest and more of a chance to buy some morphine, which, fair enough. What time should I think it becomes nighttime? Also, does my guy spawn around here? I'm not sure. It is safe to be here for once. I can look around a little bit for resources. So many children at the warehouses. Yeah, it's because they have a base here. Yeah, this is Ruben's place. Oh, I can go in. Oh, he's still here. I want to see if I can take anything. Yes, Ruben did have a theatrical streak, but he preferred eye-catching dusters to tight-fitting tights. And he would never had a grudge behind a mask. I can't. There's no lootable box here. It is about to be 7. I imagine it might become nighttime around like 9. Is the bell a relic? Ding dong ding, yep. And I still have a shovel in my inventory too after all this time. Some of these things just weirdly stick around in my inventory. Including the shovel. It's just canon from here on out that I have a shovel on hand all the time.
Cracking, screeching, living.
Feels slightly goofy. We'll check with the local vendor. But after that, I might just go take a nap.
Forgot that there's so much of the world.
It does seem to be getting darker. I just worry about undershooting it and arriving a little too early and then being punished by him not being there while I'm standing around in a plague district. Potentially even having to re-navigate to the point. That's a beautiful sunset, though.
Hear this.
And he reacts that severely just to being near a fire. I wonder if he has like a more specific phobia. Could go for that, I guess. Not a lot to trade for right now. I don't think I even have that much use for, yeah, matches, because I have so many matches. That gets me up to a third healing item. That's something. One of the goofy things about my inventory space woes is the fact that, if I was allowed to reload my gun, I would have one less inventory space taken up because of my ammo. Which might have avoided me losing my healing items and thus a bunch of time this day. I can probably head towards my goal because the travel time definitely matters still. Oh, it wants me to go that way around. A quick look at this vendor.
Never alone. Things everywhere.
Definitely getting darker now. Just gotta hope that we have any idea when the threshold is. Hopefully it's not too bad to get to that particular spot. Also hopefully the rat prophet is still an accurate thing and she's not tricking me to go like, oh yeah, go to the specific location in a dangerous place and then ring this bell. It'll go great for you, and it's like it's how you get mugged. Gotcha. Fooled you. Fooled you. Alright, we're up to 4 healing items. That's something. My health's also about to be in the range of needing another healing item, but that's how it's been going for me. Yeah, they made it so that this item is like astonishingly cheap, like the cheapest item in the entire game, which is surprising for how valuable it is. Because I just very directly need a heal on a regular basis. But they did make it kind of rare. You'll find a box with 3 of them sometimes, but the actual vendors only seem to be they don't seem to only ever hold 1. Alright, hopefully it's night. Hopefully it's late enough. It's 8 p.m. Definitely seems like the sun is down. We're heading over here on the right. There's no Shabnak today anymore, so it should just be slow-moving hazards. Or non-moving hazards. I haven't had to use it yet. Don't know if that lighting means anything. Is this stuff still lit on fire from when I was here at the beginning of the game? This was the early area where they had me light everything up, right? Here we are. So at the top of the stairway to heaven, there should be an altar with a skull. And then I ring the bell at night. What was she doing in the middle of a plague district? Hey, he's a little guy. Oh, look at the little guy. He's a funny little man. The rat prophet, a thing from the dark. Actually just a dwarf in a mask. Surely another joke by Mark Immortal. What? How do you know? How do you know, man?
What do you want to hear, human?
I can't believe it. It actually worked. Sabarova wasn't lying.
Look at you. Showing up and ringing the bell. Such useless creatures. Noise is the only thing humans know how to make. Wretched beasts.
Looks like someone's in a bad mood today. Did I wake you or something?
I dislike wasting time. I dislike trouble. And where there are humans, there's always trouble.
Do you know where the sand pest came from?
You summoned it yourselves. The plague only comes to cities. It comes wherever humans gather. To any place you stuff to bursting with your disgusting, hairless, tailless bodies. Where there are no humans, there is no disease.
That's definitely not true. It's harder to have such a plague, but there's definitely still is disease. Nonsense. Animals get sick too. The plague spares no one.
Leave. Pack your things and get the hell out of here. The plague will go with you. It will be better for everyone.
Why do you hate humans so much?
Why should I love you? Birds fly, fish swim. Humans kill. I can already see it in your eyes. The thought to poison my kind will come to you any day now. Don't do it. Show mercy for my kind, human, and I'll make it worth your while.
The idea of wiping out all the rats in the town in order to protect from the plague. Rats definitely kill. Curious. First you insult me and now you're bargaining.
You humans would never understand. Rats value their kind, their people. The plague is even more catastrophic for us than it is for you. We suffer, dying not just at the plague's hand, but at yours too.
What do you have to offer?
See, human, you're already haggling, greedy. Humans deserve nothing but contempt. But I do have something I can offer you. Leave my kind alone and I promise you won't regret it.
Alright, it's a deal. My decision oh, pest control. Wait, talking to the rat prophet gave me the eliminate rats objective? Or decree? That's a little terrifying. There's Hypat the water carrier. He's added to the advanced pawns. Slowly filling this whole thing in. There isn't a super clear barrier between each section. It's just that the spacing gets slightly wider, I think. Oop. There's no more space. Oh, I've encountered every piece. Everyone in this section is filled in now. I think Capella might have been the last one. I don't remember if I've seen her sooner or not. There's the rat prophet.
You don't know who I am. A child in a mask or a demon of lies. Perhaps there are two of me as well. I have two different bodies. You couldn't have missed it. Or even three. On day 5, you summoned me yourself, then solemnly promised not to destroy rodents.
It's very funny that I didn't have the ability to destroy rodents until then. I specifically gained the ability to destroy rodents from the guy that you specifically promised not to destroy rodents to. I mean, I don't want to wipe out rats. That's a bummer. Just a cute little guy. That's not how you leave. Oops. Need to get out of here before I die, though. Was not the hardest place to navigate, and then I didn't get any plague from here. At this point, we definitely want to just call it a day.
I could use some quiet.
Hold on to whatever resources I have. Loop until tomorrow. And then finally get to diagnosis, probably. The ideal right now would be to make it back to the base and reset the timer before having to heal for any reason, thus preserving my supplies. And then we get to wonder whether or not I'll spend another day thinking about to do diagnoses, but then getting sidetracked by more quests or not. Oh, a little trapped in here. Ooh. Excuse me. Get our entire ass out of here. All right. We've been fairly successful lately. Got that going for us. Someone is begging me for a meeting in the steppe behind the still water. That quest isn't even listed anymore. They show unrelated things sometimes. How did I not think of clearing the town of rodents before? Perhaps the plague will subside. Oh no. They even didn't acknowledge that they gave you the idea. Grief also trades morphine. We acknowledge that we need to help Saburova with her addiction, but we also acknowledge that we should not do so by giving her morphine. So that all matches up. This is only my 4th day, huh? Because we started on 4, I think. No, we started on 5? We started on 5. We had 5, 3, 2, 4, then back to 5. So we've only done 4 days so far out of the 12, huh? Gonna be a long fucking playthrough, even compared to the other Pathologic games. Well, not as long as Pathologic 1 with its 3 playthroughs, but yeah, probably the longest single playthrough of any of one of these games. I talked to Toaster and he said that he expected it to be shorter than Pathologic 2 so far. And he's pretty far in, supposedly. I don't know how that's possible for him to think that. Strychnine. Oh. I don't have no water. You have water to trade? They have no water. Well, we're not gonna get any morphine like that. Shit. I guess I can just hold on to it for now and be happy I have it. Shit. What does the wipe them out, all of them decree look like? Pest control. Minus 60 contagion, minus 30 unrest. It costs you fuel because you burn them? That's upsetting. Yeah, that is a popular decree. So it's based completely on whether or not there genuinely is a payoff later with the rat. Like, does he actually reward you in some way? Because otherwise, it's like, if you do this thing, you get reduced contagion and reduced unrest. It literally is it's basically free. It's not free because it costs you resources, obviously. But I mean, like, it's... all of the meters go in the positive direction, which a lot of these things are supposed to be trade-offs instead. Today's the first day where I don't reduce the plague down to 0. Even with the elimination destroyed. The focus eliminated. And it's partly because I'm trying not to have even more unrest. It's a struggle. The fact that at the beginning of the day I basically had reduced the plague to 0 and unrest to almost 0 as well is wild. But the plague just fucking explodes after the day after tomorrow. Wild. Why does it go up that much? It goes from 2 to literally, it seems to go past the maximum. Completely out of control. I'm trying to reset the loop, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in trouble here with my inventory space and I don't want to lose my healing items again. Well, I'm hearing it rain so hard outside. There's only so much he wants to trade for. I could trade bullet for more belladonna. That helps a bit. It's unfortunate that it doesn't have water. I don't like this inventory limitation. It makes things really messy. So I might just have to throw something away because he genuinely doesn't even have more that I can stack, I don't think. How much strychnine can stack in one stack? That costs 8. It's actually really expensive to trade for. You can trade the crystals and tobacco. I think they said I need the reagent for what we're about to do next. Okay, strychnine stacks up to 5. There we go, that's 12 slots. Next step was going to be to remove matches because I'm down to almost that many too. Okay. It's just weird that there's like because the inventories don't match up, so you just lose items. You don't get to choose which ones to lose either. I don't know if there's anything I want to reset. Oh my fucking god, the cloud of stuff happening here. Yes, Barova, rats. The cane's liking me. Overall, things should be the way I want them to be. Yeah. So now my goal is to actually go in and diagnose today. And that'll be a problem for next time me. So, such a dramatic screen. So many goddamn matches? It's goofy.